Hello my planner pals and welcome back, and if you're new here then thank you for joining me and giving me a try. My name is Di, I am here at Creative Comedy Design. Today I'm going to share with you step by step how I created this printable planner layout of Super Mario. Now I've just done this, but I'm going to show you where I get the images from, the clip art, which are super cheap, how to import it into Canva, how to resize it in Canva, export it as a PDF, print it, and then just cut it up with scissors. And then you have your planner spread. So that is today's video. If you're interested, then let's go. Okay, so the first step you're going to need to do is to get yourself some of the artwork, right? So you may have some that you want to use already, but if you don't, then this is how you do it. You're going to come to Etsy or your preferred provider, whatever it is. I usually come to Etsy, and then in the search bar I'm just going to search for whatever it is. Oops, we just saw it there, Super Mario and clip art. And if you press enter, you'll get a whole bunch of stuff pop up, and you can just choose one at random, or have a look, see which one that you kind of like. I mean, they're fairly cheap as well. You'll typically get the PNGs, which are clear PNGs. You'll also, most of the time, get an SVG file. This one, for example, has SVGs, PNGs, EPS, and DXFs. So what you generally want for making your own printable stickers is the PNG file format, PNGs. So you can purchase this. I'm not going to show you that right now. And then once you've purchased it, it will come up in your purchases. So you're going to click purchases from this top piece here, and then your purchases will be in here, and you can just download the files from here. So you can see I've got Scooby-Doo, I've got a mega bundle here, that's just one that I recently bought. All right, and here's the thing, if you are purchasing one of these files, you need to download the files as soon as you have bought it, because Etsy is cracking down on a lot of this clip art that is copyrighted, right? People are selling these, but they're copyrighted. Look at how much Super Mario there is. Look at all the Lion King stuff. There's a whole thing there, 72 designs for $160. But Etsy is cracking down on the copyrighted stuff, and especially the Disney stuff. So if you have bought it, then you better go download it as soon as possible, because chances are within a week or two, these stores will be closing down. Etsy will close these down as soon as they notice that it's copyrighted material. So if you bought it, download it as soon as possible. That's the one thing that I will say, because they're not allowed to actually sell these, but here they are. So that's the first thing that I'll say. Go download it as soon as you can. So once you've downloaded it, you need to unzip the files. So wherever your files have downloaded to, you go to the file, and it'll typically say zip. This is a bundle. I'm going to click extract all. Where do I want to save them to? That is fine. You can change that if you wanted to, and then it should just take a short while for it to unpack, and then you can double click it. I've got designs in here and the font. Interesting. Now you can see here that they're all in a list mode. All you have to do is come up to view, click extra large icons, and then you'll just see all of the icons, because these are all the different file types. I've got PNG, SVG, so if I wanted to cut this image but as a layered SVG on my Cricut. I've got DXF and EPS. These are just like Photoshop photo editing things. So what I did here was I just got rid of everything but the PNGs. That is just what I want. I want just PNGs, because that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to come back to my screen, open Canva. I'm going to create a new file, custom size. I'm going to do, I don't have it here, but width 8.5. Oh, I'm going to change this to inches. It's really annoying that that doesn't do that, but 8.5 by 11, because that is the standard letter size, right, in the US. And that is what I will be printing on. So then I have my standard size. I'm going to come over, now I've got a couple of options. I can come into uploads and just upload stuff into here. What I like to do is make a new folder. And to do that, you're going to come to projects, folders, I like to create a new folder. I'm going to do Super Mario, but we're going to spell Mario correctly. Mario clipart and continue. So then I can come double click here. It's empty right now. Come back into where I have saved them to, select them all because I want them all, and I'm going to select them all and just literally click. On a Windows, you're going to hold Shift and click again the bottom one, and I'm going to drag them all into here. So I cut out the bit where it was uploading because it took forever. But once it's finished uploading, you will have in your download file all of the stuff on the left-hand side here. Now, all of these now, I can just click and they will just appear on my spread, right? But clearly these are too big. If this is 8.5 by 11, these are too big. So I'm just going to resize them. Just click one, drag the corners and resize. Drag, resize, and I can do that for all of the images. I can do that for all of the images. I kind of know the ones that I want. I want Bowser. I want Yoshi. I kind of like the tongue Yoshi. And I want one of those bob-ombs. I want a bob-omb. I kind of like Mario and Luigi together. I was never keen on Princess Peach. I need a ghost. And I'm just picking things at random here. They don't have to be... Yeah, I don't like Yoshi on there, so I'm just going to delete that one. So you get to decide which ones you like. Like this one, I don't like him. I don't like him at all. So you get to decide which ones that you think are the ones you're going to use on your spread. You know what? I actually think I like that shell better. Let's use that one instead. Oh, I like him as well. Actually, I like both of those. I like both of those. There's stars. I'd have some of the stars, the little people. So you figure out which ones you want. And then you can just organize them on your page, whatever size that you want. This is the first kind of step, if you like. Where do you want them? Make sure you've got enough white so that you can print and you've got enough room to cut them out, because you're cutting these out with scissors. Again, if you're doing a Cricut, completely different step. I'm going to show you how to do it the easy, simple way. And that is you just cut them out and use scissors. That is one way. You can just literally fill the page. Don't even worry about it. Just do them to an approximate size. And if you wanted to know the size of what everything is, and maybe you want it for a particular size or a particular spread, then all you have to do is click the image. And again, this could change because Canva updates all the time. Let's say I'm doing this one, the one of Mario and Luigi. I will say that is actually back to front because his L on his hat is backwards. You notice that? So I'm going to come up here, flip horizontal, boom. Now they are the right way around. Okay. So we've got Mario and Luigi here, but I don't know how big it is. Come up to position. All right, so you can see that the Mario and Luigi here, they're counting the box that it's in, this purple box that you can see here. They're counting like from the widest point to the tallest point. So that'll be from finger to foot to his hat. That will be 3.17 wide by 3.2 high. And you can just, again, use the sliders and see that change. All right, so this is one way to do it, right? Then you just come up here and you're going to click download, file type, you're going to save as a PDF to print, and then you're going to save it as a PDF. Again, you don't need the fancy pro version for this. You can just print this as is. And then you'll find that in your downloads and print it out however your printer prints, right? All right, second thing that you can do, and this is generally what I have started doing. I'm going to add a new page. I know that I'm going to use this in my dashboard planner. Now, I know that somewhere in here, I have a dashboard layout. All right, so if you have a digital version of the layout that you're using, which I have here. This is the dashboard layout. This is just one that I created, and it's what I was using in 2023. So I have this here. Now, what I can do is think, okay, I want to use these things. Where do I want them? And I can have one for this, and you can see the background here. I'm going to show you the background. Just going to put some color in so you can see the background. So this would be my Happy Planner page, right? So I could literally just drag and be like, okay, I want him to be here. I don't know. He's on Monday. I would like the brothers to be over here. I'm just doing it as an example. So I can make them roughly the sizes that I need for my spread. And again, you've got the opportunity here. You can click on one of them. I'm going to click on Yoshi, flip horizontal, and it'll just flip to be the other way. And you can just carry on like that, just figuring out which ones you want, where you want them, how big do you want them to be, etc., etc. Like, how big do you want them to be on your spread? I know that I think I would like a pipe. I think I'm going to put a pipe in. I'm going to change him, and I'm going to put that one, this one. Woohoo! And he's going to be jumping out of the pipe. There, that's probably what I want to do there. So it gives me an idea of, okay, this is my spread, but how am I going to decorate it? Now I'm going to duplicate this. I'm going to delete what I have already. And then think, okay, this left-hand side is where my to-do list is on the left-hand side page. I've got a space here, a space here, and a space here. I know that I like this as my to-do list, but what else would I like? I've got Mario and Luigi on some blocks here. I kind of like that down in the corner. Maybe. Maybe. I would like, who's missing? Oh, Bowser is missing. Let's take Bowser, and maybe Bowser goes somewhere around here, right? So you think about how big you want them. I kind of think I might want that one a little bit bigger. So that is also an option, right? You can either do them like this and just have them spotted all over the page and, you know, just trial and error, figure out how big you want them, how small you want them, etc., etc. Or you can purchase or make your own insert or a rough insert and then resize from there. Because all I have to do now, let's say I wanted this and I'm going to create a box. Just press R for a box. Color, I'm going to do white, and then I'm going to add a border. I usually use around 9. And then I'm going to do position, and I'm going to do 2.5. No, 1.5. I can't even. 1.5 by 2.5. That is your standard vertical box. And that one will go there. So I know that he needs to drag down here a little bit more. I also would like this to be in the front. You can do that as well by just pressing forward, and those will go there. So I hope that just shows you how easy that is. And if I wanted more boxes, or if I wanted more of anything, let's take the Bob-omb, my favorite characters. The Bob-ombs. Bob-omb. Oh my god, he looks perfect there, look. But let's say I wanted another couple. Control D, or you just press this little duplicate button. And if there's too many, you just literally press the trash or press your delete on your keyboard. So put as many as you want in on the page, and then we'll be back. All right, so this is what I have so far. Now you can see that I've put my things that I need. I know that this is my cleaning list. I know that this is going to be my goals. This is going to be for my email. This is for my chat. This is just a brain dump area. I've got planner stuff, YouTube schedule. You'd have seen this from previous videos. So what I'm going to do, because I want to fill in the space, I'm going to ungroup this so that I can just take that black line, duplicate it and fill that in case I want to put some black washi in anywhere else. And then I've got some things here. I've got some space. So I'm just going to put in another Kumba shell, but I'm going to flip it the other way. So that is the same one as this, just flipped. I'm going to take a couple more of the stars, put the stars in the space. I might take these and do another row. So I'm going to fill in the gaps, is what I will say. I want to fill in the gaps. Let's put another little flower in. Again, I'm just filling in the gaps of the sheet, because I don't want to have a big gap here where I'm not printing anything. Could also put another little bomb in. I'm more likely to want to do that. And again, I'm going to flip it horizontally. Yeah, I'm going to put a little bomb in. All right. So that is going to be my layout. Now I've made it all fit on one sheet because I'm using rather small-ish images. Some of them are very small. I've got a big Super Mario. I've got a big one here. It's just in 2 little bits. And then I've got a big Mario and Luigi. Right, the other thing that you may have noticed as well is I've left space. I've left around 1/4 of an inch around the edge. So nothing is like round here. Nothing is there. It's all in. Again, you want around 1/4 of an inch around the edge, just in case you don't have a printer that prints all the way to the edge. You want to make sure that you've left yourself enough space. And then I'm going to come up to share, download as PDF print. It's 1 page and I'm going to download it. Okay, and then as you can see here, this is where my downloads go. They go to the downloads folder. I've just put some sticker paper into my printer. So I'm going to double click this. There it is. That is my file. That is my file. And then I'm going to click print. And then here is the important bit. 1, make sure that you're in color if you want it to print color. And then on mine, this again, your printer may be different. On mine, I go to settings, actual size. If I did not print this to actual size, I've got printable area. It's minuscule in the difference. But here's the thing, for the dashboard, it doesn't make much difference. But if I printed that, again, that's roughly a little bit smaller than actual size. This box that is 2.5 by 1.5, if I was doing the vertical, would be a completely different size to what it printed. So you want it to be actual size. Actual size. I'm going to say this again. If you're doing a printable, unless it says anywhere in the download information, you want it to actual size. Actual size. And then I'm going to click print. All right, so here we are. We are all printed out. I'm going to cut these out and then I will place them onto this piece of wax paper and then I will start my planning. So for cutting them out, you've got a couple of things. For the straight lines, I like to use a steel ruler and my slice tool. For all the other stuff, I just use a pair of scissors. If I've got really small stuff, then I will use my detail scissors, like the very, very small scissors. So yeah, I'm going to go cut these out. All right, as you can see, I've cut everything out. Again, all of the stuff with straight lines got done with the slice tool. Everything else got done with scissors. And you can see that I don't waste time doing a lot of the stuff around the edges or in the middles. It's not worth it. Life is too short. So I'm going to put these where I think I want them. And I will show you the planner spread at the end. All right, stay tuned. my printable. I love this. I love it. Again, using the clip art is a great way that you can get a fun, unique spread to fit almost any theme that you could think of. This was her video game day, which is on the 12th. And again, I bought the bundle. I've got Lion King, I've got Alice in Wonderland, I've got a ton of stuff for literally pennies. All it cost me was the clip art, which I've got, again, I can use it again and again, right? And the sticker paper. I use Online Labels sticker paper. I will leave a link in the description down below. I highly recommend their paper. I use that all the time. I've been using it a long time. I use their white and their clear. This was with the white. I prefer the white. It's just easier. You don't have to white any of the lines out. But yeah, I hope this helped you see just how easy it is. You buy the clip art, import it to Canva, mess around with it in Canva, play with it for a bit, export it as a PDF, print it, cut it, stick it in your planner. Done. All right. If you enjoyed this and you found it useful, give me a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe if you're not already, and ring the notification bell so you get updates. And I will see you next time, my planner pals. Bye.